Hi lovelies, it's Emma with Polly's Papercrafts and I am on UK Scrap Addicts again for the May Sketch Challenge. Now something a little bit different. You can see on the screen there the sketch that Laura designed for us. It was using a small photo in a kind of L-shaped design in the bottom of the page. Now I'm doing it slightly differently today because I'm not doing a 12 by 12 page. I'm doing it in my traveller's notebook. Now, well, I kind of tell a lie there. I did do it on a 12 by 12 page and I really liked the result. And then I went to edit the video and realised that actually my video hadn't recorded. So this was kind of take two and doing it in a slightly different way. So the paper, I made my sort of traveller's notebook journal type thing myself, and the paper that I've used in it is like a sketchbook paper, so it takes wet media quite well without gesso. Now I know the light is a bit funny in this video because I'm battling the light in my scrappy space at the moment, so I do apologise. It does get better in different places and there will be some close-up photos towards the end as well, so I hope you'll forgive me. So basically what I've done is I've got a black and white photo of me and my friend Laura at Harry Potter Studios outside Privet Drive, and I'm using all of these frames. Now these were in, or they were on, a Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams paper, and the first thing I did with that paper, because I didn't really like the other side, it was like a green sort of pattern, is I cut out every single frame, whether it was a half frame, a full frame, you know, whatever size it was on that paper, I fussy cut it out. So basically I've just got this big pile of black and white frames, all different shapes, all different sizes, but all cut out and ready to use. So what I decided I would do is do a little bit of ink smushing in the background, which with the light at the moment I know you can't see particularly well, but you will eventually. So I did a little bit of ink smushing, and that was using the Mr. Huey's Pretty in Pink spray. So you saw me at the start, I used the nozzle of the spray to put some of the ink on an acrylic block, sprayed it with some water to water it down a little bit, and then used the acrylic block to smush. So I've done that in the background, and then I've used the frames to create that kind of L-shaped design, and I really like that oval shape off to the right hand side. So I'm using that same spray and I've just done some splatters, and then realised I wanted a bit more of that sort of watercolour-y kind of look going off towards the right as well, just to sort of emphasise that that L-shaped design that was in Laura's sketch, which I'm going to put back on the screen in a second. There you go. So you can see it's got that mixed media element. So I was just using my water brush and just kind of putting it underneath that oval frame to come out. Now you'll realise there I'm doing thumbs down and stuff because my water seeped onto that frame. So rather than get upset about it, I'm going to cover it up. So I pulled out these chipboard hearts. They're from Pink Fresh Studio Indigo Hills, I think. And there's a really nice soft pink on there. And I'm going to just pop some hearts on. So I backed my photo in a pink paper, which I think is also Chasing Dreams. It was like the pink with a white, really skinny white chevron with a wood grain on the back. So I've used that to back my photo, and then just to bring that pink across to the other side of the page, I've hand cut a little banner, and that's gone in the top right. And that area there, or where I'm going to do it now actually, I'm going to draw some lines, and that's where I'm going to do my journaling. So I really liked doing this actually. Oh, this was a bit of a fail. I bought some Brilliant's Moonlight White pigment ink, thinking that I would stamp on photos and be very Kelly Perky. It really didn't work. I think she prints on like semi-matte paper, like photo paper. This was glossy, and as soon as I put that ink down, it smudged. So then I thought, oh well, try and like rub it off. That didn't work. So I'm going to cover it up in a minute because I made a bit of a mess. There we go. So I'm going to use the offcut of that pink banner piece that I cut off from the top right. I'm going to cut another little banner, and that's going to sit just on top of my photo. No one will ever know. But yeah, this is something a little bit different from a standard sort of 12 by 12 page. And it just goes to show that you can, there's a lot of these sketches out there, which I always think are a great place as a jumping off point for a bit of inspiration. If you're feeling a bit stuck, if you haven't done anything for a while, they're a really good starting point. And I just wanted to do this kind of page, I suppose, to show that the sketches don't have to be used on a 12 by 12 piece of paper. Just because they're designed on that doesn't mean you can't scale it down, or just alter the way it's laid out a little bit, because this is scaled down and put onto or into a traveller's notebook, and I really like it. I really like that it keeps the white space. I made sure that I drew it up to the right hand side so I could add my journaling, and I really like the way it turned out. And it's just showing that sketches can be used and adapted for quite a lot of different canvases, let's say. So don't think that just because the sketch is drawn in 12 by 12 perspective that it has to be used on a 12 by 12 page. So that's it for my video today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you head over to the UK Scrap Addicts blog, there will be a coordinating blog post and also blog posts from other members of the creative team using sketches this month. So I hope you head over and join us. I'll leave you with the close-ups, and I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye!